So, what kinds of things can you reach out to Archangel Michael for? Stay tuned and let's have a chat about it. Hello, all. I'm Stacey, the Black Feather Intuitive, and let's have a little archangel conversation about Archangel Michael, or as I lovingly refer to him, Archangel Michael. And for those of you who don't know, I many years ago wrote a book called The Archangel Experiment: Elevate Your Relationship with the Divine. And this came as a result of wanting for myself in my own spiritual journey to get to know the archangels and to figure out who am I supposed to ask for what. You know, when I'm going through some kind of crisis, it would be really nice to know what angel does what for certain circumstances or certain situations. And so today we're going to talk about Archangel Michael, or Archangel Michael. That's what I call him. And I'm actually just using a card image, an oracle card image from Ask an Angel from Tony Carmine Salerno. And this is just to give you a little bit of a visual as we are talking about Archangel Michael. And, you know, he arguably is probably the most well-known archangel out there in the metaphysical community. A lot of people know about Archangel Michael. A lot of people already know, you know, they call upon him for all sorts of things. But here are the real things that you want to think about when you're connecting with Archangel Michael. He is the archangel of courage. So anything dealing with courage, bravery, needing empowerment, needing a little bit of an extra boost to get through something, you want to call on Archangel Michael to help you out with that. He is the archangel that, of course, is mostly thought of as protection. You know, when you need protection, when you're fearful about something, it's protection. Well, when you're feeling fearful about something, yes, protection is helpful, but courage is even more helpful. And that is one of the big things. That's why he's the Archangel of Courage. That's one of the big things that he kind of deals with and helps us to deal with and process. Another thing that you want to think about Archangel Michael, is for deja vu. Did you know that? Had you ever thought about that? Yes, Archangel Michael is in charge of deja vu. Now, what is deja vu? Deja vu is a couple of different things. We live in parallel universes. You know, we have parallel lives, parallel soul aspects that are living a life that is very similar, very close in choices to the lives that we are making. Every time we make a yes or no decision, let's say you say yes, well, there's another aspect of you that splits off and has the no experience to what that choice is. And as a result of that, sometimes when we are, you know, in the dream state or in a meditative state, we are floating around, we're connecting with those other soul aspects to get information, to get knowledge, to just check in and say, hey, how did that no work out for you? Here's my yes, and here's what's going on with this. What can we learn from each other? And how can we apply that wisdom and knowledge as we are moving forward in our own paths? So deja vu is definitely, I want to say, a bleed through from a parallel life. Deja vu can also be, I like to say, a psychic experience where you have had a dream about the current situation that you're going through. And there's just a moment where, you know, they're shifting the matrix up, where you're having that eerie feeling of, oh my God, I've been here before, I've done it before. It's because you kind of practiced it out in your mind. You had a dream about it. You worked out the scenario before you had the opportunity to actually put it into practice here, so that you could feel really confident in knowing, oh, this is how it's going to play out, or this is what I can expect. So Archangel Michael is really the archangel that you want to tap into whenever you're having issues around deja vu. He's going to help you out in every way possible. Another way that you can reach out to Michael is that he gives peace through relief. So if you are feeling anxious, if you are feeling fearful, if you're just seeking a little bit of relief, this can be emotional relief, or like relief from emotional pain. It can be relief from physical pain. Maybe you're just looking for a little bit of relief from the anxiety or the worry. You're waiting for your kid to come home and you don't know where your kid's at. And, you've been calling and texting, or you're waiting for that, that phone call from the job interview that you had last week. And there's a lot of worry. There's a lot of anxiety around that. Call upon Archangel Michael to come in and help you out with that. He will ease those feelings of fear, panic, anxiety, worry, and he will give you relief. And often he will give it to you where you'll actually feel it in real time. His color energy is blue. So he can be a very calming presence, as well as, when you think protection, you don't think calm. But actually, what I would say to you is imagine that kind of embrace that you have with someone that, just feels safe to you. And you could just like melt in that. That is Archangel Michael's energy. Living passionately, boldly, pursuing our dreams and our passions. He is here to help us out with those things. How many of you have run into some fear around following your purpose, or having a heart's desire and then saying, ooh, but I'm not worthy, or what are people going to think, or can I really do that? Is it really okay for me to ask for that? Isn't that too much? Am I not enough? Archangel Michael comes in and says, oh, no. You want to pursue something? You want to get to a particular goal? You want to get to the end of this? Let's do this together. Tell me what you need. We will gather resources. I will give you the strength. I will lend you that empowered energy to be able to move forward. And I will do that with you and keep you safe all the while. So if you're looking to really kind of up your game when it comes to pursuing a passion, or reaching a particular, I want to say like a bucket list dream, or, getting to that space and that place where you're recognizing, yeah, I want to do this. I want to, expand my name. I want to have a little fame. I want to get to the other side of whatever this thing is. I want to matter. I want to make a difference. This is Archangel Michael's specialty. And then finally, he is deeply connected to light workers. So if you identify as a light worker, and basically a light worker is somebody who recognizes that there's a lot going on in this world that we don't fully understand, but you recognize that you want to be a light in the storm, in the chaos, that you believe in leaving people better off than you found them, then you are a light worker. If you are in the healing arts, and you are interested in Reiki, for example, or any kind of energy modality, or you help people through your words, through listening, you are a light worker. If you are a person who recognizes that your dreams are more than just dreams, and that you are here to help others to be able to understand their dreams, then you are a light worker. You are somebody that recognizes that the sole purpose for you being here is to help others. Not to say that you need to negate yourself, but it's understanding, yeah, I want to do things and I want to, create things that make the world a better place. You are a light worker. And therefore, Archangel Michael has a special place in his heart for you. So that is why you want to reach out to Archangel Michael. If you have ever had questions about what this Archangel can do for you, now you know. And if you are interested in getting more of the details around that, please check out my book, The Archangel Experiment. It is available on Amazon. You can check it out on my website. And I also have a companion course to that that is also through my website and in my Black Feather community that is completely free to join. And you can learn all about all of the different archangels and all of the things that they do. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you like what you see here, please feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell on my YouTube. And we will see you next time. Take care and transform well.